ready, guys? So I was actually really planning to run like 50-mile week for that build up. Yeah, that was really my goal, for that build up to hit like, a 50-mile week. And if you guys are maybe wondering where did I get that, like that number, that 50-mile week. So I actually like ran a marathon a year before that. And I finished that marathon in like 3 hours and 34 seconds. And that build up, I averaged like 44 like miles per week for that build up. So yeah, if I can maybe like do the same build up and just maybe add a little bit more work to it, I think I should be good. So my first week for this build up, so yeah, I actually hit like 50 miles, like exactly 50 miles for the first week. And I just hit it like naturally, like it didn't have any problem. My second week, so I actually kind of messed it up like the second week because I was not really paying attention, I would say. So yeah, my second week, I only like ran 37.6. And then the third week, I was able to like run, like get back a little bit, like around 40. And then it could be like, well, I cannot really remember exactly when was it, but I think it's like around like fourth week when I really started to feel everything. I think I was already like struggling a little bit to really like hit that 50 miles for the week. Yeah, I was not even consistent with hitting that 50-mile weeks, and I was really starting to feel it. I think fifth week I was able to hit like 54 miles right here. Yeah, it was good, but I felt that I was working so hard for that fifth week, and I'm not even like, I'm not even starting like this high, like the major weeks, and I was really feeling like this, like week per week. I'm not sure if I can do this. Like for me, maybe if I force it, maybe I can do it. I can probably like it's just like maybe like it's like 5 miles per week more than what I did from last year. But I felt that I could not do it. What I felt was like, if I probably like really like force myself to run 50 miles, I think I would not really recover really well for the following weeks. And for me, that was kind of like a decision that I made. Like I said, at this point, like it's nice really to hit like 50 miles, but if I know that I'm not gonna recover properly, then the following weeks are just gonna be disaster. So I'm not gonna focus anymore on like this 50 miles per week. If I can naturally just hit that 50 miles, then that's good. So yeah, because for me, like the most important part here is like doing the necessary for my build up, because it's the most important thing. So that's why like the sixth week, maybe, let me see. Yeah, so my sixth week, like I ran 45, which is, I would say, decent. And I felt good like right here, because I know like where I said like, I'm gonna be hitting like this like major weeks. I know that I can easily like hit 50 miles here, because I'm gonna be doing like long workouts and a lot more like mileage, I would say. So the 50 miles would be pretty easy for me to hit, because like I said, I'm gonna be doing longer workouts here. So that's how I like 7, 8 and 9, like I was hitting like, yeah, over 50 miles, like 56, 52 and then 58. Yeah, because these are like the major weeks for me. And then like 10th week, was only 28, and then 11 was 40, and then 12 was 45. So yeah, this is the 13-week cycle, and I ran here a total of 586.5 miles or 944 kilometers. And yeah, in 13 weeks, like I average 45 miles or 72.44 kilometers per week. Yeah, yeah, I did not hit, my 50-mile week for that build-up, but I hit my marathon goal, which is like under 3 hours, because yeah, I ran 2 hours 57 and 23 seconds for that race. So yeah, I think it's just really more of, like prioritizing what's the most important part here. I know, of course, like, yeah, it's nice to kind of progress, from where I started. Like, of course, like, yeah, the year before that I ran like 44 miles per week, and to add a little bit more is definitely gonna help. But for me, the most important part here is like doing really the necessary. And yeah, because for me, if I really force to run 50 miles, like I said, it would probably be a disaster for me for the following weeks, because I know already that I was really kind of on the edge. So yeah, if I force that, like just that 5 miles, for me, like, I would probably not recover really well. Yeah, it's really more of the accumulation of these runs, workouts, and everything. That's why, like, listening to the body is very, very important, because you're not gonna be feeling good, and yeah, it's gonna be a disaster, and you cannot really hit some of your workouts. So yeah, for me, it's like doing what's necessary and what's important. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you again so much for being here today. I'll see you guys in the next vlog.